I'm the bad guy.
Yes, I am.
I'm the bad. I'm the
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Cooking Good in the Hood with Katie. Hood good cooking? Cooking good in the hood? We ain't got a name yet. Whatever we gonna call this. Welcome to Good Hood Cooking with Katie. It's your host, Katie. Anyways, today we're gonna be making spaghetti. Okay? And if you hear some loud kids, that's okay because I'm mom and I got some loud ass kids. They're supposed to be watching the movie, but whatever. Oh, Sonic, they playing the Sonic game. But whatever the hell they doing, I'm about to start cooking. Okay? Now we got our ground beef. This is the only ground beef that I can find in Walmart, so that's what we got. Let me show y'all my ingredients, okay? I'm about to hook it up. Watch. Our girlfriends don't be knowing how to make spaghetti, and they just do sauce, might throw a little meat in there and call it a day. Katie goes the extra mile. All this here ground beef. We're going to use some black pepper, some garlic powder, some slap your mama, some onion powder, and a little bit of this garlic parmesan. Because we're going to throw some cheese in that shit anyway, so why not? For the sauce, we got the ragu chunky style sauce, okay? With the mushroom and the green peppers, we got 2 of those because I like a lot of sauce. Then we got a little roasted onion, a little roasted garlic and onion. We're going to throw that in there too, baby. Here is to make sure that your noodles ain't sticking because we don't do sticking noodles, okay? We're going to put some diced up tomatoes up in here because we need more tomatoes, like period. Who don't want to have a little bit of tomato up in their fucking spaghetti? I don't know who. I'll wait. And then we got the 2 things of spaghettis because I got a lot of people to feed, so we got a lot of sauce. And then we got this big onion, this real big onion. It's about to go in the meat and it's gonna be real good. And you know what, that kid is screaming because he's screaming for no reason. So this is my pan, my man, 100 grand. I'm gonna chop up this onion, and then I'm gonna cook the meat, and then I'm gonna add the onion in there. Okay, so what is? Here's my other best friend, my big pot, because I'm gonna be making a lot of spaghetti. So we're gonna need the big pot, okay? Because we gotta put the meat, the sauce, everything up in here. So we about to make this shit poppin'. Get ready, you're ready. Get your pot, and let's start cooking. First thing first, got a little pudge. First thing first, we about to wash our hands. Then we're gonna chop this onion, and then we're gonna drop our meat, and then we're gonna drop our onions after the meat is semi-cooked. Okay? Okay. So let's start here. Rather, period. Now, as I said, this is hood cooking with Katie. Katie ain't got no paper towel, so. Okay. Now we're gonna cut this bitch open real quick. Okay, now you're gonna rinse your onion in some cold water. Rinse it off, as your grandma would say. Take it, slice down the middle, and put this part in the pot. You gotta slice and dice. The thing about these is, you might look at this and say, this is a lot of onion. It's really not. Because as you cook onions, you know, they get like translucent and whatnot. You know, it's like cooking spinach. It looks like a lot of spinach until you cook it. Then it kind of disappears. We're going to use my old friend from the other day. y'all ever wonder, if y'all ever be wondering like, why it take her so long to upload? It's because I got 3 kids and they bad. And it's hard to film a video and then, you know, edit it and they going crazy. So just bear with me, okay? I'm going to upload. I ain't going to take 10 years, though. I'm going to try to get it up as soon as I can. But these kids, man. If you got kids, you know. You'll probably stick around because you understand me. Why these parts of the onion don't be onion enough? I don't like it. Get rid of that. You ain't onion enough for me. Okay, now we gonna dice this. And I do this, I cut onions relatively quick because, honey, you ain't gonna make me cry. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Not this year. I'm not letting no onions or no boyfriends that want to be onions make me cry. Okay? I know y'all scared. My auntie be scared when I be chopping up shit. Okay. That's diced. And I didn't cry once. Alright, now this right here is where y'all about to find out that I'm different from your girlfriends. Okay? Very different. We're going to put the ground beef in the pan and I'm going to put the seasonings in there. And I'm going to massage it like it's about to be a meatloaf. But it ain't going to be a meatloaf because we're just going to cook it up, chop it up. We're going to do our thing with it. Let me show you. We're about to make magic and make history. Okay? Where my knife at? I think I'm going to use all this ground beef because I do got a lot of noodles. So, but I might need 2 pans. So I don't know how much is going to fit in this little pan I got here. I got problems. Damn. That's why I hate getting meat in this. I gotta really show y'all that I got muscles and shit. I don't like that. I'm trying to be cute and feminine with it. Even though I'm from the hood and it's called hood cooking. Alright. There we go. Cool, it all fit. We Gucci. I did it. Cheers! Cheers! Took off my gloves because we don't double use them. Hit it with the garlic pepper. Don't come on my outfit either. Season until you feel it in your spirit to say stop. That's how grandma did it. Some slap your mama, because we like to slap our mamas. Period. If you're watching this, please do not go slap your mama. We're going to hit it with some of this. All right. Cool. Let me go glove myself up. Okay, so I'm about to massage the stuff into the meat, and then I'm gonna start cooking the meat, and then I'm gonna add my onions, and I'm gonna show y'all the finished product. I will show y'all, but my kids need to make a phone call real quick. Alright, and it's cooking down real good. We are almost at the stage where you add the onions. So at this point, I have drained this at least twice. Okay, so now at this point, I'm gonna add some more seasoning, just a little bit more seasoning, because you know when you drain the grease, it's probably taking some of the seasoning with it. So I'm gonna add a little bit more seasoning, then I'm gonna add my onions, and then the meat. You know, let it finish cooking, do its thing, and then I'm gonna start on the noodles. So we're doing about this much water. We're gonna add a little bit of this salt, just a little bit now. Not too crazy, just that's good. Okay. Extra virgin olive oil. Just a little bit, nothing too crazy, just enough so the noodles don't stick. Add my noodles. Now normally people they just put the whole damn noodle in there. I'm gonna do mine in half. Cause I got kids and they don't know how to handle a whole damn noodle. Okay? With any pasta, you want to bring this water to a boil first and then add your pasta. Time check on your meat and your onions. You see my shit needs to be drained, so I'm about to drain it. Let this cook a little bit more with the top on it, and then after that I'm going to see if it needs some draining. I'm going to drain it, then I'm going to add my canned sauce. It will be this. At this point the meat is fully cooked. At this point the meat is fully cooked. The onions are starting to get translucent, so you just turn it down a little bit to a simmer stage, like about like a 4 or 3. And now we're gonna add that canned sauce and stir this in. Now it's gonna look something kind of like sloppy Joe. Let that simmer. We're gonna add our tomatoes. Please make sure you drain the damn water that's on this shit. Don't put that water in there, because that will water down your food and your sauce. Now, I'm well aware you can't get all the damn juice, but just don't have it extra juicy, okay? Make sure you drain it, then we add our tomatoes. At this point, this is what it should look like. Mix your tomatoes in there, then put the top on there and let it simmer for a little while you cooking your noodles. At this point, it's time to drop the noodles. Y'all, this shit smells so damn good already. I wish you could smell it. You're gonna let your tomato sauce with your meat, your onions, and your tomatoes, you're gonna let it simmer for about like, I'm gonna give it 6 to 8 minutes of simmering. And then you wanna turn it off and put it to the side of the stove so it can kind of, you know, not still be cooking. So now my noodles are submerged. I'm just gonna stir every so often until they are tender. And then we gonna put it all together after we drain the water, of course. All right, y'all, so we almost done. We almost there. I'm gonna clean up the kitchen a little bit and then start setting the table so that I can serve these kids their food so they can eat and go to bed. So unfortunately, I did forget to get some garlic bread, but that's cool because Mama knows how to make garlic bread. I'm gonna use some regular bread. I'm gonna put it in the oven. I'm gonna toast it, and then I'm gonna put some garlic spread on top of it, and we gonna call that garlic bread. Okay. Put these in the oven on 400 degrees. I'm gonna let it get crispy like toast, and then I'm gonna put some garlic spread on it, and then I'm gonna put it back in the oven for like 2 minutes. Let that marinate in there, and then dinner be done. My noodles is almost done, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna double strain it. Like I got this drainer, and then I'm gonna put this in here to like really make sure that I get all the shit out. So you can see my noodles, they are nice and tender. They get in there. I'm gonna eat one, test it out, see if it's to my tenderness liking, and if it is, then I'm gonna drain it, put the noodles back in the pot, and we're gonna add the sauce and the meat. Okay, I'm about to try a noodle. Let's see if it's tender enough. Needs more time. It's good though. Like if I was gonna bake this shit, if you was gonna bake it, then it's at the right amount. Cause in the oven, you know, it's gonna get a little bit more tender. But I'm not about to bake this shit because nigga, I'm tired. I'm tired. So we need this to get tender right here in this water. Put the top back on that. Let it go for a little bit more. All right. Let me check on the bread. All right, I'm gonna let the bread get a little bit more to the crunchy side, and then I'm gonna add the spread. Then I'm gonna put it back in there. Finish it up. Y'all see what I'm talking about? They bad. Bad as hell. This food need to hurry up so I can feed them and they can go to bed because they bad. All right, so now this is the bread. It's at this crunchiness. By the time we mixed all these ingredients together and add the other sauce. Man, that's what I hate. I should have sat the spread out for a little bit. You just want to get it all over the bread so your bread got the garlic flavor. But you don't want to put no big ass gulp and just leave the big ass gulp sitting there. Because, honey, it's going to go into your bread and it's going to make your bread soft. And then your bread going to be soggy. And it's cool if you like that. But some people do like soggy toast, but I like mine to stay crunchy. But okay, now I'm going to put this back into the oven. And set the kids' table so they can eat. Perfect. Turn my shit off. Let's drain it. Using 2 strainers and a bowl because, honey, I ain't losing no noodles. Bring some of them noodles to the top with the meat. And then I'm going to add my sauce. And I'm going to mix it up some more. Let me check on the bread. Oh yeah, the garlic bread popping. I'm going to turn the oven off. I'm going to still let it sit in the oven. So it's not going to burn or nothing. But I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to let it stay in the oven with that heat while I finish putting the rest of this together. Garlic sauce on it. And now I'm about to add the other 2 ragouts. And I'm probably going, depending on how it's looking, I might add another sauce. Because I got a lot of spaghetti sauce. Okay, I'm never slacking. I'll tell you this, I like my spaghetti sauce. I like it sauce. Gotta get the sauce that's in the top too. No sauce left behind. But I do not. One thing that I definitely don't do is put water in here and swivel it around and then dump it. No, we're not doing that, okay? Because that waters it down. That right there, but drop it. That's why you need a big pot so you can mix it all. Like I'm skinny, but I got a pudge, and I got that pudge for a reason. Okay, because I know how to cook. Let me turn my pot on so it can get the simmering. I should get her the blue one. Yeah, Mama gonna take the red one. I'm gonna give her the blue. so they can have matching utensils. Look at that. It looks so good. I'm gonna let it simmer some more, then I'm gonna stir and serve. Here's our garlic bread toast. Probably gonna put a little more extra garlic on mine. I don't know. Alright, there's our saucy spaghetti. Now let's serve it up. You know, after a while, when it cools and you come back for the second plate, the sauce is gonna be thicker because it done sat for a minute. It's gonna be really lit. Here's the kids' plates.